Good morning, Jurassic the game fans. Let me real quick check and make sure. All right, we're good. I didn't leave sound on or anything, so we should be okay for recording. Hopefully the mic works today. We'll see how that goes as well. Today we're going to do something a little different. I'm going to go back to a project I should have finished a long time ago, and that is working on some of the legendary hybrids. Because, let me see, I started working on this over the weekends. Where are my hybrids at? There we go. Started working on some of these over the weekend. I actually did get, if you guys didn't watch the Battle Stage Infinite video, go see that. I got a legendary pack from it, like $1,000 I think, and a Prycharodon. So basically the best, almost the best things you could get. I think I got some DNA as the other card, which is still really good, but if that was $1,500 and a hybrid, that would have been the best possible thing you can get. So it was super broken pack. I do need to hatch that guy at some point. We're going to unlock him. That's just going to be a task, a tedious one. So a lot of these legendary hybrids are hard to get because most of the creatures now are locked behind an amber wall. And I'm using all my amber for the Giga because I need it for Scorpius Rex Gen 2. Even though I'm probably not going to make a video on it until like 3 months after it's been released. That's fine. Anyway, so we still have these three guys to work on. I think we can do all of these except for Kool-Aid and Prycharodon because Sarco is locked in the amber. And Prycharodon we need... Well, that's what it's called, Prycharodon, right? Well, anyway, today we're going to be working on this. And we need a level 40... Oh, I thought I had level 40 U. Oh, crap. Well, we're going to be spending some bucks today. Let me see Prycharodon real quick. What do I need for you? I remember there was something I couldn't make it because of. There's Prion Suchus. That's the amber guy, okay. And then I think you can buy this one with DNA. Oh, they're both, like, perfect. Okay, nice. So it's just all amber. You're looking at what? If you had none of those creatures, you're looking at about 800,000 amber. You're looking at under 1 million amber just to get Prycharodon. I don't even know if Prycharodon that good. Yeah, it's alright. So Prycharodon, we don't really need it. I'm not gonna... I don't know. I probably won't mess around with that. If I get them, I'm gonna try not to sell the dinosaurs. If I get them from an event and I remember to hatch them, we'll do that. So we're gonna have to do that later. For now, I've been working on this guy, get this guy to level 40. Been trying not to spend bucks in DNA. As you guys can see, we're actually at a pretty stable amount. We're almost at 300,000 DNA, which I've never hit before. So we are doing pretty well, I'd say. Resource-wise, I've been trying to save as much as I can because we've been on a low for a little bit. So I wanted to, especially DNA, I wanted to just save all that. For Scorpius Rex Gen 2, I know for Gen 1 because I rewatched Beaver's video for Gen 1 last night, which I think I've said this multiple times, but I think it's my favorite video he's ever, like, released. I don't know why, there was just something about it that was really entertaining to watch. Alright, so that's done. We have level 40, what is this? Suchomimus, Flamethrower, if any of you remember that reference. But the Gen 1 video, I think he spent, he needed... In total, 500,000 DNA. I think this might be like 450,000. But anyway, we still need like 150,000 more DNA if we want to get our Scorpius Rex Gen 2 level 40. So it's going to be an expensive mission. But just in general, I want to keep the DNA up. So that's what we're working towards. We got some bucks back. That's good. We're going to need to hatch a bunch of these things. You'll see what I'm talking about these things in a minute. We need a lot of these guys, I think. Ah, crap. What's blocking it? Get out of here. I'll hatch you quick. I know exactly where I had this guy. I don't really care to spend $50. It was for a mission. I've been trying to keep on top of the missions for the pass. I'm like getting everything. As soon as there's new missions, they're basically done for me. Like this one, everything except for this one's done, and I'll get that done in an hour when the VIP thing clocks over. And it's like, all right, you can buy more tickets for 1,200 loyalty points. You can get the chance at winning a pack, which is honestly really, really good. Let's throw in... Do I have anything I want to instant fuse? Let me remember to do that. Yes, you. I'm going to instant fuse this thing. I don't think I even used them in the battles. I don't really care. But that's what I was saving it for. And I got my instant fuse yesterday. And I was like, let me see if there's anything I need to instant fuse. Let's do this guy. So, I'm going to... Yeah, let's do it. Instant fuse this. For 200... I did see this too. I noticed in one of Beaver's videos. He talks about how these things... Well, so here's the thing. I could spend 140 DNA each pop and try and get this guy, right? But then I'm spending... Because he's getting to level 40, he's going to be like... I don't know, that was 8 hours. It's going to be like $100, $200 a pop. You're spending basically just double the amount of DNA. And the double amount of DNA is like freaking rations. It's like, oh, what's missing here? Shoot, what did I just take out of there? Oh, that's where it was originally. My fault. I was confused for a second. I was like, wait, what did I run out of? All right, that's good. So you're paying double the DNA, and the double the DNA is literally 140, which is absolute rations. You're saving potentially hundreds of bucks. So there's literally no question. I'm still doing this anyway. 5, 6, 7. Actually, no, let's see where this stands in lineup real quick. Actually, it's not that expensive in food, and I think it's going to be next to Indoraptor. All right, it already is. Okay. I didn't even need to check that. I don't think it's going to pass Indoraptor. Let's see where it stands right now. 501. It's not going to. It's going to stay below. Actually, depends on how stacked it gets in these next few levels. Okay. It's not going to. It's going to be just underneath, but it's basically an Indoraptor. Let's look at this real quick. Yeah. Like, what is it? Well, versus an Indoraptor, you're losing like 30 health, but for like 500 attacks. So yeah, it's not as good. But it is very, very good. It's not as good. It is a very, very, very good creature, though. All right, what else was I going to do? I remember seeing something. The code 19. Yeah, let's do that. Get some DNA. I've been trying to do these as much as I can. It's passive DNA income. And you're getting SDNA too, because I really want to try and get as many Indoraptors as possible. More Indoraptors we get close to the max paddock. As soon as we get a max paddock, I'll start fusing them so that then I can be able to hatch more and place them. So, like in my head, there's like, well, I need to fuse them so I can get as many as possible. And I want to get a level 40 at some point, not just for the mission, but also because I think it's really cool. And it's not really worth it just to do it. Like, I could right now. I think I have 8 right now in the paddock, maybe even 9. So I could do it. I could make a level 40 Indoraptor right now, but it's just not worth it. It's so much better to have level 10 Indoraptors. You're not going to face anything in the battles unless you go into an online PvP match and you send out a level 40 Indoraptor. You're not ever going to face a level 40 Indoraptor. So there's no reason to, because I'm pretty sure it's like, it's a requirement that it can only go up to level 20. And then if they really want to make it difficult, they'll just like put a tournament hybrid in there. It's like level 60 or something stupid. That's just how this runs. I'm not sure why. Because I've never seen that unless it's online PvP or quote unquote online PvP. So like I just think there's something in the code that it can't do that. So you don't need to do it. It's kind of a waste because you're much better off just I can't talk right now. You're much better off just leaving them level 10 and using them for battles, because you get 8 of them. I get to use 8 battles for these. I'm never struggling with battles. If I have, because by the time they refresh, I'm not using 8 of these in a day. Even if I do all the battle events, I don't need them. Like, I probably do 8 battles. I don't use them every single time. So we're chilling there. But it's just much more worth it to have that. But then as soon as you get a max paddock, it's like, oh, well, to have more, start fusing. So will it take a long time if we do it that way to get level 40 Raptor? Yes, it'll be painful. So I probably won't do it that way, but that's the way I'm looking at it right now, is at least if I do that, I'm not going to do that the entire way, because we'll literally never max it out, and forget about freaking Indoraptor Gen 2 if you want to do it that way as well. So we'll see how I do it. But anyway, that is all the time for me today. I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in, and yeah, that was it. Oh, tournament. I forgot to talk about this. I did do it over the weekend. I'll finish the battles on the bus, because I'm not technically finished, but yeah, I should be able to have that tomorrow. See you guys later.